While browsing eBay for weird technical tat, I found this device called a solar powered car aroma and thought this would be worth exploring. Let me get it out and show you what's inside. There is a foil sachet with a chemical aroma, and there is the device in question. So the idea is that you peel this off and you stick it onto your car dashboard. This is probably the first mistake. And it's got a solar panel in here, and this rotates. Now, this is reminiscent of a display I used to see in jewellers when I was young, where they had a mirror turntable and then they had two chromed discs at an angle, so that as it rotates, it gives this impression that they're actually riding on each other. It's a sort of optical illusion. It's quite neat. But I was expecting this to have a gearbox and it to rotate at a fairly consistent speed. No, watch this. Let me just stick a light in this and show you that it just basically takes off. And the reason for that is very simple. I can actually feel a bit of air flowing past this. Maybe that's the point. So it spins at very high speed. And in bright sunshine, it could probably make a noise like a helicopter. However, let's open it up. So the reason for the high speed is because the solar panel here... Oh, let me get this out. It's not coming out. Ugh, it's out. The reason for the high speed is that on the other side of the solar panel is just a motor, and the shaft of the motor is actually just into this little hole here. I guess that this is where the chemical aroma is supposed to go in. Oh. Oh, that is... Oh, what is that smell? It's an oriental smell of unknown origin. There's a... What is that? Does it say? Apple? I'm not really sure. Chemical. It smells like chemical. So that's all that this really is. It appears to be the solar panel with the direct drive of the motor, which is novel in its own right, because certainly if you put this back in and you point a decent illumination at it, it spins in quite a nice way. Let me just zoom down in this so you can see it zooming in an interesting way. It's quite pleasing in a way. But anyway, before I zoom it too much, let's see if we can get into this. I don't know, this may be glued or it may be sealed. I don't think this is going to open any further. Maybe the solar panel comes off or something. Is this a seam here? Or should I think the solar panel may come out. Is this going to destroy everything? It probably is. Hold on. Let's see if we can get some isopropyl alcohol down the back of this and see if we can encourage it to liberate whatever's inside. Oh, that worked. Is this destroying it completely? I don't think it is. I mean, I could be wrong. It might be destroying it completely. Well, that's more or less it. It is the motor, which I think they've glued the motor in. Hold on. Let me try and push. They have glued the motor in. Yeah, it's kind of a friction fit. And then they got the solar panel with a couple of adhesive pads at the side, and that's really how the whole thing is held together. It's one of those little tiny solar motors that's quite nice. It's a very common motor. You find them in gearboxes and stuff like that. It's just one of those industry standard things. So that is it. My hands are now covered in isopropyl alcohol. I can think of worse things for them to be covered in. But that is really what we have. We have this strange, smelly disc which is now competing with isopropyl alcohol, which is, actually it's hard to tell the difference. And we have this, you get your solar panel, you get your little motor, and a spinning platform that you could put anything on. But as it is, if you put this in your dashboard on a bright sunny day, it's probably going to look like a helicopter taking off on your dashboard, which I suppose is quite an interesting thing in its own right.